All right, hey there, this is Greg Sugarman. I've got something really cool for you here today. I want to talk to you about how you can change at the deepest levels, the very fabric of who you are with just two simple words, and how if not used properly, those same two words can act as like this hidden trap door that's probably holding you back from achieving a lot of the epic shit I know you want to be achieving in your life. Now, I know you might be thinking at this point, Greg, you seem like, I don't know, maybe you're a pretty cool guy, but two words? Yeah, I don't think so. Hang in there for a minute and I'll show you. You see, so few people are truly aware of the power the words they use have. I mean, they're just words, right? And I'm not just talking about the words you use when you talk to others. I'm also talking about the words you use when you talk to yourself, your internal voice. See, the words that you use tell a story about you. And those stories wind up shaping your entire life. Those words and stories can come to define you and are responsible for almost everything you attract into your life. I'm going to give you a perfect example of this. You see, I grew up in and around New York City, where I am right now, and us New Yorkers have kind of this, I don't know, group identity. We're tough, we're smart, we've got no time for bullshit. We think fast and we talk fast and we walk fast because we're always in a hurry to get somewhere. And for me personally, on top of all that, as far back as I can remember, I always viewed myself as a fighter and a survivor. That was me, man. Knock me down 10 times, fuck you, I'll get up 11. And why? Because I'm a fighter and I'm a survivor, right? I carried that belief and I was proud of that belief for decades, and the majority of that time was a really bad stretch for me. I'm talking personally, financially, romantically, overweight, out of shape, depressed, broke as hell, in and out of all these bad relationships. Nothing seemed easy. Everything in my life was a fight, right? Against myself, against the world. Even the small wins were a struggle. And I remember on one particularly bad day, I was complaining to a friend about what was going on in my life, and I told him, dude, it's like my entire life is a fight for survival. So I'm telling myself this story for years that I'm a fighter and I'm a survivor, and my entire life seems like a fight for survival. I've been telling myself those I ams for so long that my entire world became a reflection of that. And so you can call it whatever, law of attraction, you can talk about manifestation. We could talk about your reticular activating system, which I'm going to do in another video. I don't care what anyone calls it. I just knew that that wasn't a coincidence. To me, that is what it means when you hear things like you are the creator of your entire world. There were your two seemingly innocent little words, by the way. Did you catch them? The words are I am. And if you use them with clear intent and purpose, man, they can be absolute magic for you. They could also hold you down and hold you back and keep you from ever coming close to fulfilling your potential. Ultimately, you are what you tell yourself you are. And what you tell yourself comes from your beliefs. You've had most of your beliefs about yourself since you were a little kid. A lot of them came from your parents and from your initial experiences in the world. It's how your little kid mind tried to make sense of the world and process what was going on around you. By the way, don't worry if I'm talking too fast here. I'm just kind of trying to get all of this in because I know at a certain point you're going to feel the need to check your Instagram or your Facebook feed. So I put together a really cool free workbook which you can download when you finish this video, and it recaps everything I'm talking to you about here today, and you're also going to get a couple of really cool and powerful exercises which you can go through to kind of start chipping away at any negative beliefs you may have about yourself, okay? So you can grab that below this video. So back to the story here. When you carry around a belief long enough, it becomes part of your identity, who you are. And your identity shapes your thoughts. How you interpret those thoughts, the meaning you assign them, is the basis for all of your behaviors and actions. What you deem as right or wrong, what you believe you can or cannot do, the very limits of who you are. These beliefs are the foundational bricks of your identity, and if your belief system isn't in tune with what you want out of your life, those bricks are going to build a prison around you that you just kind of take with you wherever you go. I think it was Tony Robbins where I first heard this. He talks about the strongest force in the human personality, and that's whether you're aware of it or not, or whether you believe it or not, is to ensure that your behavior is consistent with your identity, even if the identity you hold is a negative one. Okay, so if you truly believe in your subconscious mind that I am a procrastinator, well then you're damn sure going to figure out a way to procrastinate. There's your I am again. If you truly believe on this deep unconscious level that Making a ton of money was the easiest thing in the world, that you had this like God-given talent for it, and on top of that, you were always just lucky when it came to making money. You think you'd have any money issues whatsoever? Hell no, right? I want to give you a couple more examples before I wrap up this video, because honestly I think this is really, really important. Now tell me if you can feel the difference between these two statements. I have 15 pounds to lose, or I am a fat person. See, if deep down you believed you're a fat person, you're going to need your behavior to be consistent with your identity, and so what are you going to do? You're going to make sure that you stay a fat person somehow, some way, no matter what. You've heard that expression, self-sabotage, right? Of course you have. That's why it happens. How about this? I did something stupid versus I am stupid. I did is temporary. It speaks to one action. I am is who you are. And if you hold that belief that you are stupid, it's going to shape your behavior for your whole life. It defines you, and best believe that it really limits you. So look how much this lessens the power it has over you. And it goes back to the words that you choose to use. I am a procrastinator versus I've been procrastinating lately. Something you are versus something you're just kind of doing. You can feel the difference there, right? And so you're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastination. You are not a poor eater. You just have a habit of making bad food choices. You're not undisciplined. You've just developed a habit of poor discipline. And what can we do with habits? We can break them, right? So what sounds, more importantly now, what feels easier to you? Changing a habit or changing something you are at the core of your being? It's a no-brainer, right? Of course. So if you want to begin changing any aspect of yourself, the beginning of your path is your language. Changing the way you use your body is the next step, and I'll have another video for you on that shortly. But for now, know that without a shadow of a doubt, your words matter, and so the choice of words you use, the power those words have over you and your world, is something that you have to be aware of and consciously, carefully choose the words you use. All right, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to download your free workbook. You're going to absolutely love it. The link for that video is going to be, link for that workbook rather, is going to be somewhere beneath the video or on the side of the video. It's going to be somewhere. All right, I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.